Hi everybody, I have a large project share for you. It's quite large. It's a fan, an altered fan in a Victorian style. And this is actually a birthday present for my best friend who I actually work with as well. So she's a co-worker and my best friend. And I've made a lot of items for her, and I almost forgot that it was her birthday this month, so that was not going to be a good thing, and it's actually on the 18th. I did have time to make this, but I wanted to make it now before I forgot, because I get into other projects, and then before you know it, it's like really close. So I wasn't sure what I was going to make her, because I pretty much made her just about everything I know how to make. I've made her boxes, I've made her albums, I've made her charms, and then all kinds of styles too. But her favorite colors or styles is more Victorian. It's also she likes steampunk. She also loves grunge. She loves dark colors, and she also loves black and peach. So I decided to do a Victorian style something. I didn't know it was going to be a fan yet, but as I was looking around in my stash of things to alter, I came upon the fan, which came in this box. Heather, who is Ideas to Come, gave me this, so I decided to go ahead and alter it since it was already black. This is the original fan in the back right here, and you can still see the whatever these little things are called. I left that its natural state wherever it came, and then the little thing here, which was like a golden color. The back is completely original. It's all the way it was. I didn't do anything to it. Now I didn't know if I was going to make this for hanging or not, so I'm going to leave it this way. I'm going to hand it to her, and if she wants me to add something where she can hang it either down here, which there is a loop here, or up here, then I will go ahead and do that for her. But she might want to just lay it, because she likes to sit things up on her like tables and stuff, so we'll see. So again, this is Victorian style, which is one of her favorite styles, and in black, creams, and peaches. And I really love the way this came out. I wouldn't even mind keeping it for myself, but of course I have to give it to her. So it is comprised of this large trim here that was given to me by Leanne, and then this black eyelet trim that somebody else had given to me. And most of the flowers on here, most of the fabric flowers on here are from Miami that I have picked up in the warehouse. This large flower is a Michael's Flowers, the one and only that I had picked up, and I decided to use it. These I got online somewhere, I don't remember. A couple of stick pins that I had already in my stash that I had created. And this is also a trim that I picked up in Miami. This I picked up online. A whole bunch of assorted trims that were given to me, and some seam binding that I had, and a little tiny bow button from Hobby Lobby. So let me just quickly, it is large, so it's going to be hard for me to share unless I zoom in, but I wanted you to see the whole thing first. And then the dangle that I just tied on and hot glued, the two flowers, a little seam binding bow, and then that button. So let me zoom in so you could see better. Let's see how far I could go. Alright. So when I added the first trim here, I actually just glued it to the very edge. I was trying not to cover too much of the fabric that's already on here, because it is pretty. It has sequins on it. So I started with gluing it down to the edge, and it's a wide trim. You can see a little better there. Very pretty. I just wanted to make the fan look bigger. So then I went with this triple layered lace trim from Leanne, and I went in a little further. This right here is the fabric from the fan, and here is where the trim starts. So I went in a little further so that you could still see a little bit of the trim here, but I still saved this space here where you can see the fan fabric with the sequin, which is really pretty. So then I layered this piece here that comes with these little beads on already. and that I picked up online somewhere. I think it was in a Facebook group a while back. And everything just got hot glued down. And then over here, again, I didn't want to cover this area, and I didn't want to cover too much of this. So I just added a little bit of this dark gold trim and this floret trim, and it goes all the way around it. Most of it gets covered with the flowers. So on the end of this loop here, I just tied a bunch of, let's see, some black seam binding, a cream colored lace, a black lace. All that was given to me, the black seam binding I had, and a sheer ribbon here. And that's pretty much it. So I just left a nice long tail. I put on, with the wires that these fabric flowers had, I wrapped it around this and then just hot glued it, and then added a little seam binding bow with a little cute little bling button, a bow button from Hobby Lobby. So that just makes, finishes that off. And then I did my arrangements, and I did a nice big arrangement on here because this is already a big project, and it's meant to go in this direction because I got the 2 stick pins here that I created a while back. I just stuck those in. So now you'll see an assortment of flowers here. I started with this large Michael's flower. It was like just perfect for this, and it was actually a hair clip, but soon as I grabbed this, all these little steamers just came right off, so I had to glue those back in. Then there are 3 large paper peach colored flowers from my stash, and then these 3 large black fabric flowers that I got from Miami. They came with the black leaves. They had black steaming on there. I'll show you real quick. I saved them. I just pulled those off and added bling in the centers of them. And this here and that is from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner, and then this one is a Hobby Lobby button. It's just like a bling button. Let's see if I have one to share. So it is a button. Let's see if you could see that. That's the back and that's the front. So those I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I just put them in the center just to give this more bling. And then there's little clusters of these peach iridescent flowers with one little steamer in the center. And there's just clusters over here, and over here. Those were from Miami. Then all these peach ribbon flowers. Let's see where else. There's some up here and here and here and here. And then there's these like cream colored or ivory colored flowers. They have steaming, and they also have a little bling in the center. So they're up here and here and here and where else? Here and down there. And then these really cute ones that are peach like buds, or I think they're hip buds or something like that. And they had gold on the edges already. So I just did clusters of 3 everywhere. And let's see what else. As far as the flowers, I think that's it. And then the 2 stick pins. So there it is. That's my project, a Victorian fan in dark colors. Let me zoom out one more time. This is just a quick, really quick project actually that I did for as a gift for a friend of mine. So, all it is gluing down trims, cutting them, and then making an arrangement and tying on some trims, and call it a day. I didn't do any gesso on this. I really wanted this to be these bright colors because that's what she likes. So, just left it as is. I made it, left it soft. So, that's all. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.